Gamesweasel.com. Review.
Shattered Memories isn't so much a remake of the original PS1 game, but a reimagining of the Silent Hill story. You play as Harry Mason, who, after a car crash, realises his daughter's gone missing in the creepy snowy town of Silent Hill. So off you trot to find her with nothing but a torch and a mobile phone to keep you company. On the Wii, you can use the remote to direct your torchlight, but on the PSP it just points where you look at, which can at first seem limiting, but soon you do get used to it. You can also zoom into objects to either read them or interact with them by opening, unzipping or turning things to find keys and other useful bits of information. Weirdly though, there's no combat whatsoever. Instead of hitting the nightmarish creatures with a big stick, this time you just run for your life. When the world around you freezes over and you hear the screams of the weirdly shaped things, you know it's time to hightail it to the waypoint on your map. It certainly does get tense as you run for your life, but it is a pain having to stop to open up your map on your phone whilst things are trying to jump onto your back. You'll also get to meet some interesting characters on your nightmarish journey, and you have regular visits to a shrink who'll profile you by asking you questions and making you perform little mental tasks. These directly affect the way the game behaves, from the way the monsters look to how characters act towards you and even dress. So the game's a mix of adventure, puzzling and running for your life, but it would be nice to mix things up a bit more. There's not really any sense of tension when there's no ice about, as you know nothing's going to jump out at you and go boo. Still, it is a functional thriller on the PSP, and in a way it's a blessing there's no clunky combat, as it's never really been very good in any previous Silent Hill game. Shattered Memories gets a very good 7 out of 10.
You've been watching a review from Gamesweasel. If you want to get the show each week, which includes video game reviews, news, previews, competitions and special features, then head over to Gamesweasel.com for our video podcast, Gamesweasel TV.
Gamesweasel.com.